Now, he has gone to the Urgot into this as well, and he is going to return to it here for game number 1.
Yeah, pretty interesting. And also, if you're diving into a team with an Urgot, all he needs to get is 1 kill, 1 ult coming out, and that AoE Fear has so much value. We've seen it perform well into the Rek'Sai. You can buffer his knockups with your E. If he ults onto you, he ends up behind you, so you can just flip him quite comfortably. But the Akali coming in for Zeka, so really committing onto this dive threat, and a pick that Zeka has had fantastic success on, but not the most laning presence. You know, early levels on Akali, you're kind of just waiting until you can do something, especially into his ears. Game 1, we see Gen G trying to establish some vision here. Maybe looking for Zeka, a little bit of poke to start off.
Yeah, I mean, they are just really going ham with this one, and I mean, the Urgot is going to be quite strong early on, but Canyon is going to face check into 2 of them as they are committing quite far into the jungle. Are Gen G, and Keen is just going to hop away for now, but pretty interesting trades early on.
He wasn't able to heal up, and Delight's looking mid. Yeah.
Chovy is Azir, and Zeka is just clearing the wave. So, in a way, Delight passing it on. He says, okay.
Really helps you to sort of...
Okay, gonna try to continue on this play. Keen has no idea as now the ping is gonna come out in mid, but might be a bit too late as the Rek'Sai ult. Hard to get away from this one as Keen is just so dead, and they're gonna give first blood over to Zeka here on his Akali.
Yeah, really does have Demolish as well, so definitely don't want to let him get some free time. Zeka is an experienced Akali. I think the play was gone anyway. We're going to see the replay of that top lane play. And this is kind of another issue with the Rek'Sai, is that the gank setup is so phenomenal from a Rek'Sai. If you are even slightly overextended, it's so easy to
yeah. So he's going to cleanse the exhaust as now the root comes in, but Viper's still on the chase, and now Delight is here as well. Has his flash if he wants to continue, but he's just going to get the flash out of Lehens and the ghost out of Pays.
Kraken Slayer completed for Pays is a nice spike. We'll have to see how the fight breaks out.
All right, well, Edge flash over the wall. They want to engage on the Sejuani. Not the best pick, but now the 1v1 in the mid lane as well. And now the Zeri looking to chase down, but the Helios damage over the wall. And now the TP coming in from Keen. But here is Doran as well, looking to turn it onto the Urgot, who is left all alone. And down he will go as Viper picks up a kill in this game, the second for Sv Hle Esports. Yeah, Peanut is going to drop down the Rift Herald. This was spotted that they were doing this, but Gen G just selecting to let it go. And now Keen is kind of like just alone here. There is a turret, but it's nearly gone. And you would imagine that, yeah, they're just going to turn on to Keen here. The Black Cleaver is getting some work done into Doran, but no flash, no help, and no Urgot. He's just dead.
They've just been outplayed on the map.
It's very true. I mean, a couple of singular kills early on have led to a nice lead, and then Sv Hle. Gen G going to start up the streak. Sv Hle Esports say, well, we already have 2 Drakes, but they are still going to TP into this one. Delight has a fantastic angle. Gen G caught between a rock and a hard place. That Wukong already getting started. They engage on that backline as Pays. He does survive for a bit, and down will go the Zeri, but now Zeka is a huge force to be reckoned with as Chovy is left alone on the right side, but there's the fear coming in from the Urgot, and that should be enough to turn this fight around as Doran is the one to survive, but the rest of his teammates are gone.
To come through from Keen, and the value is humongous.
Yeah, I mean, Viper, got to be a bit quicker. You got to flash that divide. I mean, there's Zeri could have easily come back in the fight. As we're listening in to Keen, I'm going to go for this, he says, right there at the end. Yeah, for the Akali. Pretty straightforward, but a great team fight, as I was talking about before. You know, even if he doesn't get huge value in the lane from the Urgot.
Yeah, I guess they'll take a fight if it comes out, but they're just feeling the pressure of that side lane threat the Urgot.
Well, Viper still has his flash, so that's one thing he's got over Pays, I suppose.
As a TP. They could back off now and be happy with getting the TP if they wanted.
Yeah. The hook is going to miss, though, and there's the engage, the turn onto the Urgot, who is so tanky, but not tanky enough, immediately goes down the turn. Super crisp from the side of Sv Hle Esports. That's going to get the top laner of Gen G down.
I feel like the Urgot's doing so much damage with the AoE Shred.
Oh, wait. No. They had a ward. Pays backing in a very precarious spot. He has to flash, and now he's got Akali on him. He's just dead. Down goes Pays. Essentially, for free is now Lehens, desperate to save his teammates, but nearly goes down himself. No no Aphelios. That is a
how low.
huge chunk of damage gone.
Look how low Keen and Lahens are already.
Yeah, and they can easily turn if they want to. I mean, here we go. There's the turn. A massive Wukong ultimate as the divide is huge from the side of Chovy, but you can't get away from the Akali just right on top of them as they continue. But Chovy's getting huge value. They go so far into the Azir that, you know, I don't think you're going to be able to take out the Rek'Sai, though, as Chovy, and then just die and then let your team do the damage.
Let Chovy do the work.
Yeah. They're committing to this Baron, although you can tell they're looking for a turn as well. As the angle coming in, that ult from the Sejuani not going to do anything, as here is the turn. Zeka on the flank, his Zeri ultimate is going to be popped as a big engage comes in from that, and a massive follow-up from Delight as they get in the back of it. But look at Chovy, he's still full health. He's still turning this one around alongside of Keen, and now it's going to be Zeka against Chovy, and Zeka with a triple kill already. He is looking to finish this one off. He's got Doran with him as well. The Q timing is off, but it's still a quadra for Zeka in the team fight.
Against the will, I feel like that would have been a clean sweep if he hadn't played it so well, but Doran fishes for the angle on the flank. The flank, both solo laners coming at the same time is beautiful, and he sees the window. He gets this triple knock-up. He gets the bounce house afterwards. Chovy tries to block it, doesn't get a chance. But the AoE damage done here is huge. Haze goes down as well. And it looked like for a second we were going to get a turnaround again, but they can't kill up the Rek'Sai soon enough. Keen goes down, and Chovy, man, he did everything he could to try and make that fight go in favor of Gen G.
Yeah.
But it's a quadra kill for Zeka. And it was just, the setup was so damn good for Hle Esports.
That's a lot of nices. And it got really close there at the end, didn't it? But still a Hle Esports victory. As the fans love.
Try to lock down. If you ult Doran, it does basically nothing. Keep you flanked. This is from Zeka. He is so fed right now.
He is so gigantic, and they're engaging onto Rek'Sai. I mean, they have a huge amount of damage, but it's a Rek'Sai, guys. As the engagement Delight, not that great, actually. Doesn't get to the backline. Pays is totally fine, and the fight is broken up here. Hle Esports.
The impact from it isn't as much. I feel like the soul is such a big spike, but still denying that many is pretty massive in here. You see how they want to go in. They find this engage angle on a Chovy, and Zeka's looking in, but has to back away from the Air God. And all of Gen G just plays into the Zir Tower. It gives them so much value, so much safety, and they're able to quick. Kill pays, and then Gen G so quickly turn it around on a Viper.
Yeah. Lens is going to flash away. Now the counter engage does come in, but that's a Rek'Sai. That's not the target. You guys want to hit it now? The Zeri is going insane mode. They way overextend in this fight, and now Gen G are going to pay the price as Pays loses his GA. And one small mistake, one mistimed engage, and immediately Hle Esports are back on top.
What was going through the heads? Oh, Doran snipes Chovy here. This dude,
boy.
They might actually be able to get so. Could they even end here?
They're going to try.
He could just stop Chovy recalling forever.
Well, even if they don't get the end, they will take the mid inhibitor. And Doran absolutely will tank up this turret. You think he cares? He doesn't take damage. He does not care at all.
Oh, great timing.
Yeah, he doesn't have the knockup now. And so Doran's just going to TP in. They're going for the end as they dive on a Chovy. And he's Zonya as he stays alive. Zeka's taking the turret. They can't take out the tank Azir. Doran doesn't do enough damage.
I don't think they can end now.
They're going to try. The Nexus is bare. They are hitting it. And the Zeri just does too much. The knockup comes in from Doran and denies the engage.
평생 끊을 수 있어. 평생 끊으면 해보던지.
행해주래?
안 되면 어쩔 수 없어. 안 되면 4형인데
30초다.
할것 같아. 야 웨이브 나 이 공속 패시브 좀 줘. 한 마리만 있으면 돼.
야 라카 계속 해야 되는데 라인 넣어야 돼.
아 이거 끝난다.
텔타 있다. 끝난다. 아 내가
그냥
텔타 까 내가. 타타. 아직은 얘 노공. 타워 쳐야 돼 타워.
아니야 잡고 끝내. 잡으면 끝나.
그냥 깨봐.
깨봐봐.
깨보자. 7초야 7초.
깰 수 있어.
타워만.
타워만 쳐봐. 아 무조건 깨.
나이스.